We're getting ready. You're not in the camera, baby. Baby, come on. Okay, so like, I guess.
4 minutes until showtime.
Is that the best way to do it? The light not good in. No. Okay, so what we're gonna do?
You can cut the light on. I'll try it.
Okay. But it doesn't give a good view of us. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's kind of dark.
Okay,
You
so.
want to do that one? I think it's in here though.
Okay. So we close the blinds. Wait.
Go in the office. Because
No.
it's sunlight.
I don't want to go in the office. I want to stay in the living room.
It's an echo in here though.
It's okay.
You
So,
want me to build something up and put it right there?
yeah. Can you do that? We're getting ready to go live. Getting ready to go live. Getting ready to go live. Let me stop all this foolishness. Okay, we're trying to get the video to where we don't look crazy. Okay, wait. This side.
3 minutes until showtime.
You know.
It's something about the propping up. Wait a minute. The Lord will make a way.
Make a way.
Somehow.
Make a way, make a way,
Make a way somehow. Okay.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Donna. All the way live.
Oh, I didn't know we were live. We live for real?
Yeah, Richard,
Oh, my
these
bad.
people
I'm
see
sorry.
us.
Look.
Jeez. I got too much going on. Okay, so listen, I gotta do my advertisement first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fade out.
Never mind. Okay. I got to, hold on. I got to find the post because I can't be looking for the post. We got callers, we got, don't say you're so prompt. Hey, Shireen!
2 minutes.
They said we got, can y'all hear the lady? She's going to be telling us we got 2 minutes.
And action.
No, Reggie, not
Oh,
no
my
action.
bad. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
The Wi-Fi might not hold up all this stuff.
We are on Fort Bliss, you know. We have blank spots and black spots and all kind of spots.
Peyton, I'm trying to share your... Oh, Jesus. This is Time Warner Cable. Yes, it is. This is Time Warner Cable. Yes, it is. See, they don't realize that people use their services in more ways than one. And so, all I'm saying is I'm advertising. That's all I'm saying. Not good service.
They are rationing bandwidth. That's what we're doing. Because it's your tax dollars.
Reggie, what's
Your
that?
tax
Bubble or
dollars.
something?
1 minute.
She said we have 1 minute, so I gotta get ready. Okay. Gotta get ready. Gotta get ready. Gotta get ready.
Oh, you can see all the people. I see.
Yeah, they've been talking to you the whole time.
Samara and I ain't seen
When that
you.
lady start counting down, you gotta be quiet.
Oh, okay.
Because we have 2 things going on. We got the live Facebook, but we also have my radio show, which is the most important part of this.
Look, Donna said direct TV. We gotta look into that. We might look into it.
But I thought they didn't have internet.
Oh yeah, that's
Remember,
right.
they
You gotta
only
pay
told-
extra for
Do we have to get internet somewhere else?
internet. Hello, Samara. I hadn't seen you in years.
That's our sister. That's our sister. We should have had makeup done. Anyway, I just can't. The number of people watching the video is increasing. Oh.
Your show will go live. 4,
Get a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio. Hey girls, and what up, dudes? This is your girl Princess with another
Okay, y'all, before we get into this conversation, because I'm not going to remember, and I did poorly last show with remembering to do my advertisements. And I wouldn't have no show if it wasn't for some of these advertisements. So, let me do my shout outs real quick, and then we'll get all into the nitty gritty. What we came on the show for. Okay, anyway. So, Sugar Queen Jelly. She's out of Brookhaven, Mississippi. She not just started her jelly because she's been doing it now for a long time. But I want to get the link for you all because you want to try the jelly. I don't know if somebody's talking to us.
Go ahead.
Okay. Y'all can't be talking to me while I'm trying to make my announcement. I'm just kidding. This is where y'all gonna talk. Anyway, we want to find out how to get the link to order the jelly. You want the jelly. Like, she has different kinds: blueberry, strawberry, muscadine. And those of you that are from the South, you already know what the deal is with muscadine. You already know, so I don't have to tell you. But I want you all to get that information for Sugar Queen Jelly. So I'm going to get with Miss Daniels and see what the link is so that you all can start, getting the information about things that taste really good. Now, those of you who know me know I find good food to eat. I find good snacks, and I'm real good at picking out deliciousness. Also, Miss Daniels is starting her blog. I'm going to put a link there. She's going to do some reviews with me on next Sunday about some company businesses. You doing good? You ain't doing good. We're going to talk about it because the truth heals hurt, and don't be mad at us. And if you give out poor service, we're going to be writing those things down. We're going to go places. Like, we want to do Truth Heals Hurt about everything. So if you mistreat us, we want to talk about that. We're going to help some people invest their monies in places where they'll be treated right. Next, Brown Girls, if you're listening in today, we have another book coming out for Christmas. Y'all, all I can say is God has been good to me. I'm on book number 5. And then there's more in store for the year to come. But right now, I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee, and I'm still trying to do this extra stuff. But in order for you to take what the Lord has for you, you got to pursue. You got to get it. Okay?
Pursue.
Yes. They're on sale. The links are going to be posted. So all the stuff that I talked about today, we're going to post the links. But you do want you one of these shirts. Y'all know somebody be telling lies. And that way you ain't got to tell them. Just stop lying. You just do like this. Anyway. But, okay. So now, y'all, the reason why you tuned into today's show. I need my notes, sorry. I already had some people send in some information for my husband. So my husband and I were chatting, and we saw a few things at the grocery store. We're going to start with this one right here, where the wife was carrying the baby. She was trying to push the buggy, and the husband had his hands in his pocket.
Shame.
So my husband was like, what? I said, that ain't his fault. That is her fault. Because I'll be like, look at him. I can't carry all this stuff. I'm carrying the baby, and I'm carrying my purse. I'm probably carrying the money. You know what I'm saying? Probably got the money too. And then you just walking and chilling. So my husband was like, you know what? Women have changed. Like, certain things have changed about women. Or did something change and we missed it. Right? So we want to talk about that. So I got an inbox from somebody that said, nowadays, you can't compliment a woman without her thinking you want something. Now, this is coming from men. Okay? Y'all should want to be complimented. Thank you. Some men have hidden agendas. I got that. But if they just say, I like your hair, I like your dress, can we just say thank you? Appreciate it. Go ahead, Reggie. Say something. Can we do that? Then it said, when you open the door, some of them act like they don't appreciate it, like it's something that a man has to do, and some of y'all don't even say thank you. Now, y'all know y'all want to talk that, and if you was taught that, you still know better. Somebody if it wasn't your mama, somebody at school taught you how to say thank you. Right? When people do stuff for you. Okay, So Reggie, come on in. Slide over.
Where do we start?
I don't know, because like we don't like compliments. We don't like what's going on with us. Like women, what's going on with us?
I guess for men, from a man aspect, a man is only going to do what you allow him to do. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you don't hold him to a standard, then he's not going to exhibit any standards. And the problem is, from my standpoint, you get women that at certain points of their lives or whatever, they were never shown what it means to be a lady and what you should expect for yourself. And so we can go into a lot of, history on, whether the father was in the picture or some type of father figure was in the picture. I don't know what it is, but at some point, a woman needs to know what her worth is to a guy. So, to me, if you don't hold him to a standard, there's no need in him exhibiting any at all. And he's not certain guys. Now, certain guys, that's just the way they were brought up. That's their belief system. That's the way they were taught to be a man and how to treat a lady. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, for me, guys in the South, we were taught to treat a lady like she's a queen. Taught to treat her like she's supposed to be treated. Because if not, guess what? Your mom slapped you in the mouth more than likely. So, that's what happens. Whoa. So, that's my standpoint. And as far as the guy in the grocery store, I mean, come on now.
Or they asking to help carry your bags. You don't need no help. You struggling, girl. You can't carry all that stuff by yourself. Still yourself. Go sit down somewhere. But because we think that men have hidden agendas, whatever the case may be, and we're not just talking. This is not. I told y'all this show is gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be men bashing. We are the ones that are at fault for a lot of the behavior that we are experiencing. That's how I feel.
And I also think that some women, they go too fast, okay? You hear a lot of women that say, I'm getting older, or I need somebody in my life, or it's just almost like being desperate that you just fall for anything.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Take the time to get to know these cats. I mean, you know what you're dealing with. You're around them all the time. So I'm like, take the time.
Y'all cooking. They came over the house one day. Y'all already cooking. Y'all already cleaning. Y'all over at a family member's house cleaning. Like some of them that don't have them, they don't have their stuff together yet. I have been guilty of this. I'm all at folks' house cleaning them stuff. This ain't my house. And then you don't know how many other women he got if you ain't been around long enough. I do know a couple of people, and y'all 2 days, y'all be doing too much. 2 days, y'all already done gave up.
You playing house in 2 days. I mean, you don't even know the guy. You don't even know probably he has a job. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Just playing, like Susan said, playing house.
So it's like, okay.
Then you move them in. Carla said move them in.
Yep.
They already in your house. You don't even know.
Not even in your house, but around your kids, if you have kids. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about that. So how important is it for a woman to exhibit standards? Because there are always second, third order effects. Mm-hmm. So, okay, let's say you have a daughter and a son. Okay, one thing is if you have a sorry person, okay, then that person is not showing your daughter the way a lady should be treated.
No.
That's one. Mm-hmm. Two, if it's a son, he's not showing your son what a man should do on how to treat a lady. Mm-hmm. So you hitting it double. I mean, just double standards on both sides.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, what do you do? Mm-hmm. Okay, so for those women that do, have those moments where they're like, oh, I can do it myself, and I can do this, and I can do that. You got to relax. Just relax. There's no need in being all hostile. We all can be nice. We can all get along with each other well or whatnot, but there's no need to do that. If you have a guy that's genuinely interested in you, then allow yourself to get to know that person.
And if you y'all know this truth heals hurt. If you go on give up the booty, you ain't got to worry about him trying to figure out nothing about you. I'm just going to tell y'all that. Because you done gave up the prize. This is the winner. 2 days later, he is the winner. So he has nothing to work towards.
There's no need in buying a cow to get free milk.
Yeah, that's what Carla said.
You get free milk.
You already snacking on the snacks. So your cookies ain't no good, boo, because you already gave up the cookies. Like, make yourself, give yourself the value that you gotta, I don't know what I'm saying. You gotta be who you are, and show that side of you. Yes, you may have skills on that stove, but you ain't getting on my food until I done learn who I'm feeding. Because I'm telling you now, the world has changed. Some of y'all don't even get people to get out of jail fast enough before you done move these people in. These some murderers and stuff. I have a friend that, I'm serious, the guy murdered her kids because she got with him. He getting out of prison. She trying to help somebody. He ain't got no place to stay, so he had to move in with her. Okay, and then he got to move in with her. He don't have no job, which he gonna have a hard time with a felony rap of murder charges. So then, I don't know what she was thinking. And we make poor choices, and we just brought this murderer in here into this house just because we need somebody to lay with. Boo, y'all better buy a blanket. You better buy you a pillow. They got some M&M carrots you can buy from the store. They got some baths big as men. You gonna have to wait a minute.
You don't need no real life cuddle buddies. You need no cuddle buddies. Just relax.
Just tell
Take your time.
Calm down.
Now think about it though.
Yeah.
If you're making these type of decisions, then you can't blame the guy. You have to blame yourself. It's something that's going on within your mind that's allowing you to make these type of decisions. Guess what? You need to take the time to figure that out.
Yes.
Because we'll get into what you have to do to make sure the guy has his mind right and you have your mind right. So when you come together, everything is popping on all cylinders. No issues.
I will tell y'all this, Reggie, man. I want me to tell y'all what I'm telling y'all. So Reggie and I went out on a date. The next day, I ain't called him. I got missing. High holler. I enjoyed myself. He's a handsome man. I enjoyed myself. But, honey, I got missing that next day. And then when he called me, he was like, what's up? What's going on with you? I said, oh, man, ain't that going on? Because, see, we can't just be so easy. Like, we got to know who we are. And some of these men, they can get, let me put it like this, they can get other women. You ain't it, boo. You not it until they select you, till they find you, like the Bible says. We got a question. Y'all hold on a minute. I'm trying to read some of y'all comments, too. Caller 6986, you on the line. What's your question? Or what's your comment?
My comment is, what does Reggie have to say about the women who say or think there's a shortage of men?
Okay, so the question, just in case those of you in Facebook Live didn't hear it, is the caller is asking, what does Reggie feel about the shortage of men?
Okay.
Or about women thinking there is a shortage of men. Yeah.
Well, I think that's just something that they tell themselves.
It's a
Okay.
lot.
From what I've seen, there's plenty of men out here.
God made a lot of men.
There's a lot of us out here.
A lot of them.
The problem is, guess what? Sometimes women don't want to do the hard work of trying to allow the man or waiting for the man to find them. Because that's what you should be doing. You should be living your life just like everything else is peaches and cream. Just live it and allow the man to find you. Just like the Lord said, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, right? So you should allow the man to find you. Relax. Pray about it. He will bring you what is supposed to be for you.
And listen, while we on that, if y'all got to keep hinting to the man that you ready to get married and stuff like that, and like hiding, you know, or talking about everybody else's wedding to try to provoke him to get married, that kind of stuff, that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. You know how y'all go to weddings and stuff like that and be trying to come back and be talking about, you know, such just got married and he loved her and it only took him 6 months to realize she was the one. Well, if it's taking y'all 15 years, I want you to ask questions.
I want you to think about this. That sounds like an entrapment tool, right? So, okay, what does anything do when they feel trapped? They're always trying to escape.
Yes.
All the time. So, do you really want that in your marriage? Okay?
And then I don't want no man that don't want me. And I got to work hard. And I got to say, hey, see me over here. Hey, look at me. Hey, you gonna take me out? Hey, you forgot to call me today. Hey, you like this too much word. Like people that want to talk to you, they call you. People that want to be with you, they be with you.
Now I'm not saying don't play hard to get it, but allow the man to be the man. Allow him to be a man. Allow him to see the standards that you not so much have set high, but to show him that you do have standards. That he has to actually put in some work and some time to receive you as his queen. That's what you should do.
Yeah. Okay. Some act like they don't need a man for anything. Now y'all ought to cut this out. Y'all ought to cut this out. Listen, we went to go see Almost Christmas, and Gabrielle, we're not going to tell the movie, but Gabrielle Union's characters like that, where she got everything. She got the luggage. She got everything. She don't need nobody. Y'all, come on. Even if you can tote 500 pounds of groceries, you shouldn't want to. You should not want to. Like, you that's crazy. Even if you can drive yourself to the store. I purposely asked my husband, baby, I need you to take me over to such and such. Not because Princess is not capable, but I feel more comfortable. I just want to be just the girl. I just want to be the woman.
Because guess what? When you do that, you drive away the possibly right man for you. Okay? And then you allow a man that's not the right man to say, oh, okay, you can care for yourself. So what you have done, like we say in the military, you have started a new standard or set a new standard for you as well as the men that you come in contact with. Because guess what? He doesn't have to work. He doesn't have to do anything. My wife is, or my girlfriend's going to do it for me. She gonna pick up the groceries.
She gonna pay the light bill.
She gonna push the buggy. That's just the start of it.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like having an iceberg. If you know how an iceberg works, most of the iceberg is under the water, the part that you cannot see. So you're going to run into that little tiny piece of it. But guess what? It's much more coming. It's a lot more coming with that. And guess what? Get ready. Because some of you already have seen it before in your life. You just like peeling back an onion. You see the first signs that something, or the indicators that something's not right. And then all of a sudden you keep peeling back that onion and just, it's not what you want.
And then let me tell you something. Earlier today we said most of the men that we should have standards for, we don't. The ones that come, with nothing to bring to your table, because they may have something for somebody else's table, but it's just not working out for you. But then here comes a good man who may not be rich, who can carry your groceries with pride, just walking, just want to help out. Or who wants to just come to your house and just watch the movies and leave. But some of y'all so hot tail that if they don't ask y'all for some booty, y'all think that there's something wrong with them. And that's sad.
Oh, that they're gay.
Yeah, they're gay. They gotta be gay because all this fineness and all this stuff, how did they not? Because some men want to just talk to you. Some
they
people
want to date you.
Yes. They just want to take you out. And then I got my own. Just keep having your own. That's all I can say. Just have your own, boo. And then some of you have met the right one. But because of where you were in that mind, they had tried to keep waiting on you because you too much. You're doing too much.
That goes back to what I said. You know within yourself whether or not you're able to receive what a true man is trying to give you. So, in my opinion, if you know you're in that way, nothing wrong with that, don't place yourself on the market then. Take some time, get yourself together, and then put yourself out there. Okay? And allow a man to see you for who you truly are. And that's the person that he will want to go to.
Because, be honest with y'all, most of the hot tail folks, like if a man can easily get you, he knows that somebody else can easily get you. Because you don't even know him. So if you don't get to know him and you giving up the cookies or giving up the special treats, then he knows that you're going to be easy for another man. And so no man wants to share. No real man wants to share his storehouse, his warehouse his stuff.
That's a no-go.
There's a lie out there that you got to put up with cheating. The devil is a lie. See, that's why you got to get to know people. That's why you got to get to know people. Men that have a walk with Christ. See, we don't want to go here.
Okay. This is what I have to say about that. You hear a lot of women that say, "Oh, I didn't know he was like that." Okay. I'll give you a certain percentage of that, maybe 1%. But before you, or while you so-called in a relationship with that person, you have seen some type of indicator. Some type of indicator that you were willing to just look past. And guess what? Just like I said before, each time you look past that, you've given him even more room to do it again. And even worse.
If I can do this to her and it's okay,
it is what
I
it is.
ain't got to change.
Right? I don't have to change.
But you can be like, again, it took a minute for me to learn. So, before my husband, I did not know how to accept a man's, a real man, because I didn't know what that was. And I just wanted comfort or somebody to say they love me and touch me or whatever. But do y'all know people tell lies? These folks don't love you. These people don't love you. Love has become a word like, just a simple word? The,
Cliche.
Yeah. People say, I love you too, boo. Like we 2 days in a relationship, we love each other like that already. Marriage takes some time to grow. And actually, to me, I've grown more in love with my husband as we have progressed. I'm more in love with him now than I was when we first met. So that's what I'm saying. Love takes some time, and you go through some things, and it doesn't just come overnight. So
love is work.
Yes, you gotta have some bad times and some off time stuff. We just ain't in love right away.
Some people want marriage wrapped up in a pretty little package, and it's just all just nicely wrapped and just handed to you, and then when you open it, that's it. There's nothing else you have to do for it. But that's not true marriage. If it's like that, then you need to probably run, because it's too good to be true. Okay, see, Carla said something that's the truth. That's the part people don't want to admit. Right. A lot of women don't want no commitment. See, we blame that on the men. We be sitting up here talking about something because they don't want to. Half of us don't want no man. Let's just tell the truth. Some of us have been hurt so much, damaged so much, or whatever. Some of us just want the sex and need to go on. Keep on doing that, and all you're going to do is just lose pieces of yourself. You're just going to keep losing pieces of yourself. And when you lose pieces of yourself, when you finally figure out that you want to give yourself to somebody, it's nothing or a minimum amount of a small piece of you left. That's it. You have nothing else to give. Because you just piecemealed it out to so many different people to where the guy that really wants to be with you, you're not going to be able to give it to him. Wedding nights are not special anymore. Some of y'all just tore that part up. You don't have nothing to look forward to as a married couple, be honest with you, because you done did everything. You cooked already, you cleaned already, you washed his clothes, and I'm not saying you can't do this for your male friend, y'all engage with her. I'm not saying that. I'm saying let it be a token of appreciation or something and drop them clothes off at his house. But don't let it be where you just let folks move in and stuff, and then you get mad 2 weeks later when they can't contribute. They couldn't contribute from the beginning, baby, because you got them from their mama house, or you got them from their grandmama house, or you just let them move in and not contribute anything. Now, we understand that black men, white men, Hispanics, whatever, in every race there are men having problems. We got that. And situation. So we don't want to get into the race thing. But we understand that. But come on now. I got to carry the mountain while you carry a brick? No. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Donna said it's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. Yes. And you got a lot of marriages now that's like that. Yeah. You know, people are loving each other. They love each other because I can love a friend. I can love a buddy. But are you still in love with the person that you're with. Okay? And so a lot of times that goes into both of you guys' standard, but since we're talking about women today,
we'll talk about men later. I got y'all.
You have to recognize that and don't be afraid to bring it up. I mean, that is a standard as well. You got men that, okay, let's say you did marry a guy and he was a good guy. Okay? And something happened and he got sidetracked, lost his vision, lost whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you stay with that person? How long do you stay with that person before you actually push him to go in the direction that he should be or should go? So we got a lot of women that will allow a man just to lay around the house, won't do anything, just totally lost his spunk. Just nothing. He's taking you to work in the car that you were paying for, and then coming back home and just laying on the couch.
Or riding around.
Or riding around. Or, better yet, putting other women in your car.
Riding around.
Okay?
Oh,
so, what should you do in that case? Okay, in my opinion, like I say, you know the person that you're with. You have to hold him to a standard to make him go out and be the man that he's supposed to be. That's part of being that helpmeet. You got to push.
Yes, but baby, this is what I'm going to tell you. I know some women who, not only do you do the resume, which you help, because I may have that skill, Reggie may have another. Okay, so I do the resume. But then I put the resumes online for them. I do the job hunting too. Mm-hmm. When it's time to go to the interview, we can't go to the interview for them, right? Mm-hmm. And then we following up with people. Like, we become more of mamas. I guess what I'm saying. We become more of, we're not wise, we're like mamas.
A mother figure.
Yeah, like we're trying to get you in order. You're going to do this and you're going to do that. Mm-hmm. But a man has to want something for himself, just like a woman has to want something for herself. And so you can do the resume and assist. You can, like I said, go online and do all the job hunting for them or whatever. But when it's time to get up and go, the secretary. When it's time for them to go up and get the job, and then they start making excuses, then what? No, because it's different to help somebody than some of us doing too much, because you're not helping him to be the man that God called him to be. And it's not just now y'all ain't gonna like my next comment, but it's not just us that's trying to date him. Some of y'all mamas is in the way of some of these men being men, because they got to talk to you first, and they got to ask you questions first before they do something for their girlfriend or before they do something for their wife. No, because that ain't right. Like, mamas, you don't want to be married to no man like what you're creating. So don't create that kind of a character for nobody else to deal with. If you don't like it when he lay on your sofa, tell him he cannot go to some other woman's house and lay on her sofa. Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing to help people, but sometimes you just, I don't know at what point, I don't know how to, you got to pray and seek God about everything. Because,
I mean, I see on here where a person says a person has to want something for themselves, and that's exactly it. Yes. The man that you're with, you have to hold him to a standard of wanting something. Okay? Everybody should have vision.
But he ain't got
okay? You can see all day and still lack vision. Okay? And this is where it comes to actually getting to know the person that you're with. So, like I say, if the person has lost vision, then it's your job as a helpmeet, as well as the man to the woman, to keep you both bounce off of each other and keep each other straight on the way that you're trying to go. We have a vision. We have what we're trying to do. If a man can't sit and tell you what he wants for his life or where he's trying to go,
he ain't trying to go.
You might need to just back away from that.
He ain't got no.
Because guess what? If he doesn't have vision for himself, he can't have vision for you.
Lead me into the door.
Exactly.
Or leading, you into the door. We can't do that. Listen, I got a lot of good comments. I'm trying to read them fast before they disappear, because y'all are on it. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are on it. We are helping some people today. Melvin said most people are not really honest about who they are, so they don't really know what they want. You better preach. That's what I'm talking about. Most of women we don't have ourselves together, but we want to be out here trying to get with somebody else. The reason why you got that what you have is because you're on that level. I wanted a man on the level where I was going, not where I was. Because where I was sick. Where I was not ready. But I wanted a man on the level where I was going. When you want a man on the level where you're going, then you're not going to settle for things where you are, because right now you're hurt, vulnerable. The last dude tricked you. You know, you had children by somebody who you thought you would be with forever. Whatever that is that hurt or whatever, ask God to fix that. It took 3 years for me to really want to be bothered with anybody. And I would be like, no. Not that I have the perfect answer.
Because think about this.
Yeah.
You got, I see Miss Donna talk about a firm foundation. You got 2 shaky people getting together. Both of y'all shaky. Okay? Both of y'all suspect. And then you think you're going to put that together and that's going to make one perfect foundation? Or a firm foundation? It's not. It's going to be 2 shaky people together. And everything's going to be shaky from then on. Everything. Okay? You're not going to be able to help each other. You're not going to be able to lean on each other. Because if one go down, the other one should be able to hold, support the other.
We're just weak.
Okay? So, it is.
And then back to what Melvin was saying, if you don't know what you want, then all you know to get is sex. Right? Because you ain't got no other goals. So the next goal is kiss me and let's lay. And then we can't, even though you can have sex in a dog, you don't want to, you can't cook without electricity.
And see, I see 2 people talking about their mindset. Yes. Susan and Carla said that.
Yep.
And that's where it starts. It starts right here. It's nothing physical. It's right. It's mental. Okay? Yep. So I'm speaking as a father. I'm speaking as a brother, as an uncle, of all nieces, daughters, or whatnot. I want my daughters to have something that's meant for them, that's going to support them, and that's going to take care of them. And I've seen too many men, brothers out here, I don't care what your race is, that you're not living up to your end of the bargain. Okay? And it's, to me, it's the woman's fault because they're allowing that to happen. Okay? You got to hold these people's feet to the fire. You got to hold them to a standard. If you see a guy that's not coming to you the right way, then let him walk. He hasn't come at you the right way. And I'm not talking about walking by, rubbing on you like they do in the club and all this, buy you a drink and all this stuff. No. Allow a man to come to you the right way. If he can't, then you need to let him keep stepping. I don't care how good he looks. You just let him keep stepping.
You can't even go by how people look. Y'all be done bought y'all a bag of trash. Listen, for years I went to church as a dressed up garbage can. I was real cute, but I was a mess. I was real pretty. I could be in anybody's what they call trophy. But I ain't no good though. I ain't no good. I can't help nobody with nothing. I ain't have my mind together. You got to get your mind right. And we were made beautiful in the sight of God, and He gave us some features that He did not give man. He did. So He wanted us to be different. And so some of y'all that's too hard. Why?
What y'all say? Everything that glitter ain't gold. Ain't that what they say? So I'm like, you actually have to, like I say, you better look beyond what you see. You got to look inside. You got to look inside. You be all jacked up over here or whatever.
Got a worm in it.
I'm telling you. Just like you said, a dressed up garbage can.
Because that was me.
And like Miss Donna said, she said no expectations.
Yeah, how you not going to have no expectations? Listen, when you marry somebody, you can be young. I got some friends who married really young. But you still have some dreams and some goals. You still have some things you want to do, even at a young age. You know, stuff you want dreamed of. And if the person that you're with cannot, like, we're supposed to be motivating each other. You know, and my husband and I, we have 2 different lines of work. So my husband worked on his master's for a year. Now I'm working on my cosmetology license for a year. We don't have to be on the same. I gotta go get master.
I don't see my wife or expect my wife to come home. Baby, you still gonna cook? You still gonna do this? I can't take care of myself. No, she supported me for a year. I support her for a year. That's the way this works. We're gonna make this money right here in El Paso. Remember that. We gotta make this money. But anyway, like I said, you have to support each other.
Support, yes.
Okay? And like ladies, if a man cannot support you, then you need to just let it go.
Okay, so listen, I forgot to tell y'all this. If you have a question, or if you're on the line, and I do see people on the line, press 1. If you have a question on here, just type it in and we'll see it. We have one. I have family members who say it's better to have a piece of a man than no man at all. I'm going to just fall out right now.
Go witch. Wake her up. Wake her up. Wake her up.
What piece of man? Where is a piece of man?
A piece
That's
of
like
man.
having one breast.
That's like,
It's split. It don't make sense. Or one hand. Like people that...
Lord have mercy.
A piece of man. Yeah, because you know what? Let me go back.
Who said that?
Let me go back.
Is that Cole?
No, that's not...
Who said that? Charmila.
Yeah, she's speaking.
I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing. That's my sister Charmila. I won't say nothing.
Okay. Wait. Okay, piece of man. Listen here. I don't know how to put this. Okay.
99 won't do.
No. But I get what she's talking about, so let's address that.
I know.
Because some of y'all, everybody married in the family. Some of y'all 40, y'all ain't met nobody yet. Or some of y'all first marriage failed, and so you want to hurry up and get another one. So you figure when we go to family reunions, it's nice to take some back. A headache. Before Reggie met me, or we came together, no, say it, Reggie.
It won't do. That's it.
But before we came together, I had a piece of man. And so he would get missing. This is how you Truth Heals Hurt. He would be available Monday through Thursday, but he would get missing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then when he was hungry, he'll call me. Or when it's time to take me around family members and stuff, I want to show her off because she's a good girl. And she'll be nice. And
she compliments me.
Yes, she is nice.
She completes me.
And so I had a piece of man. Let me tell you something. Then that piece of man, other piece is with somebody else.
Gone.
All right, there you go. The other piece, the other half, is with somebody else. Because God didn't make half of people.
Somebody told me this after I got my divorce. And I think it's true for everybody. You have to learn to be by yourself.
People don't like to be by themselves. I went to the movies by
myself. You have to learn to be by yourself. And
then Big Mama told me, she said, if you don't like being by yourself, why you think somebody else want to be with you?
That's it.
Because you don't like you.
That's
you ain't like you enough to stay by yourself for just a few minutes. So why you expect somebody else to want it? Okay, then Kay said there are women who refuse to be single and will take whatever comes along, and that's why they don't have themselves nothing. Nathan. Because the man that finds the wife finds the good thing, he finds his good thing. So if you ain't it, you just playing in a relationship, right? Because you not his good thing. I want to be Reggie's good thing. I don't want to be a piece of nothing. I don't want to be the part-time lover. I don't want to be sneaky. Some of y'all, stop this. Ladies, having that man creep in y'all house after y'all children go to bed. No.
No standards.
No. Stop it. He know you had children when he met you. If that's the only way y'all can bump and grind, which I pray that you'll learn how to hold that tail somewhere in the road. But stop doing that. Stop sneaking them men in there. I'm telling you, unless you know who these people are, better stop sneaking these folks in your house. Some of them coming in your house stealing your stuff. You trying to figure out where that stuff is. They got it. And they done took it over there to their cousin's house where they stay at. Because you let them creep in the middle of the night. They got to leave for a day. Who does that? Thief comes in the night to steal, kill. We can't do all of that.
And I hope none of my men get mad at me, but let me think about this. Let me tell you about this. Tell the truth. If you allow a man just to cut corners, I'm not saying be hard on him and all this, but what I'm saying is, if you allow him to sneak into your house, you allow him to just get away with stuff, not having to work, not having to do this, all you're doing, like I said before, is creating a new standard for yourself. And guess what? He's going to think you're easy. I don't have to do much. this is too easy. This is too easy. I don't have it even work.
Nothing. You ain't got to do nothing.
I understand what this lady right here, she has some standards. Okay, I'm not going to be walking around this house just doing whatever I want to do. Okay, and she understands how I operate as well. Okay, but that's because we have standards. Mm-hmm. And we know what we want out of life, and we know what we deserve.
It's sad.
See, a lot of problems, a lot of times people, women, don't know what they deserve. Mm. And then some of y'all set the bar so high that the guy can't even attain it anyway. He's just like, why should I even try?
You all up in the cloud. You ain't even got no Rolls Royce, but you asking for one.
Just hostile. Mm. Okay? So you have to find just that spot to where you have some legitimate standards that you will not allow to go.
Like you're not gonna cheat on me. You're not gonna be lying to me. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna things like that God has in the Bible that you can back up the truth, the commandments. You're not gonna be doing any of breaking any of this stuff right here because thou shalt not kill, so I can't be with no murder. Thou shalt not be lying. Thou shalt not be you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It has some standards, yes, we got that. But why you my question to most women when I do go to speak at women's functions and stuff like that is, who do you see yourself to be? When you see yourself as a beautiful woman who has something to offer, who has something to give to somebody, you don't settle. You may get lonely, but you'll go buy ice cream. You'll go get you some chocolate, boo, and you will eat that chocolate and you will be happy with that chocolate because you don't have extra drama to deal with. If you got to be calling somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning asking them where they at.
Yeah.
They not with you. They not with you, boo.
Somebody said if he's sneaking into your house, he's sneaking into somebody else.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They ain't at your house every night sneaking. Mm. Right? Every night climbing through the window. Mm. Every night calling, talking about some babe, you up? Mm. Or what you got on. And y'all don't be sending no naked pictures to these crazy people because you're not going to marry them and then they're going to have this evidence against you when you become all that God has called you to be. They're going to have naked pictures of y'all. Y'all better stop sending these naked pictures of y'all breasts and titties and all that other stuff. Stop it. Y'all better stop because that's not the man you're going to marry. The man that you are going to marry is not asking you for booty pictures of you. And if you do get married to him, you're not going to stay with him long because while he's asking you, that thirst that he has for that pornography, it's not going to go away because he said, I do to you. It's going to stay there. You're going to be calling on Jesus. You're going to be rebuking the devil. You're going to be asking God to intervene because you decided that it was all right for this dude to be having naked pictures of you. Y'all better stop it. I'm telling you because you're not going to marry him. And then they be trying to hold that mess over your head later and be talking about they're going to post it. They're going to post it on Facebook and share it. And yes, grown people do this. Yes, grown people send naked pictures of their body parts to one another. And they wouldn't get no naked pictures of me because guess what? I ain't got time. Because you might use that because I'm going to be somebody who is going to be great to all the nations. And you just use right when I get up there to be sending in naked pictures of me to the National Enquirer. Nope.
And Carla going biblical on us, boy. You right, Miss Carla. You got to, you know, people always try to use this Proverbs 31.
Love his wife like, the Bible says a man should love his wife like Christ loved the church. Mm-hmm. Y'all hear it? Mm-hmm. So we must allow men to do that. Don't let him treat you anything less. And don't try to make excuses. Like most of us make excuses where right now he having a hard time. Well, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He gonna get himself ready. He'll come back and get you. You just gotta wait if that's who you really think is for you. Let him get himself ready. If you gotta buy your own wedding ring, let us pray.
If you have to buy your own wedding ring, then he's not ready. He's not ready. Not to say that y'all can't wait and just until he's ready.
But you can buy a cheap red ring. We ain't got to always have diamonds. If somebody truly loves you, they can buy you a band.
What that Chamilla said. Oh, what about the women that's okay with being with married men?
Well, let us pray. If you with a married man, you ain't got yourself nothing.
It's not even that.
You still ain't got yourself nothing.
You don't have standards for yourself.
That ain't yours though. That married man ain't yours. He'll never be yours.
No, that's their boyfriend.
But
a married man cannot be your boyfriend if you didn't know that. You know, if you've heard that.
If that man die today, you ain't gonna have no benefits. You have and you gonna be sitting on the back row, not the front row.
And he's not gonna leave he's not gonna leave his wife for you.
That's a lie.
One.
Yes.
Two, if he does leave his wife for you, then guess what? Mm-hmm. He's probably gonna leave you for another person because he's done it before, and that's just his operational tactics or whatnot. But it's not gonna work.
Who said a holler butt?
Somebody posted.
Carla, you said you bought your own ring. Clarify. Did you say you bought your own ring? And we're gonna want to know why.
Did Carla say that?
It say Carla. Carla, answer us. We want to know why. Because we know your husband. And we want to know why. Okay? I don't think she meant that. I think that's a miss, whatever. Okay.
Who said somebody posted Mrs. Trump?
Okay, look. What about the women that's okay? Oh, we read that one. What about the women that's okay with, I don't want to talk about that. Like, married men ain't no good. And then, let me confess, I had one time in my life when I thought it was good to have a married man because it makes sense, because then I don't have to spend no time with him, and then he can come and go and he don't have to be up in my face asking me for nothing, and I don't have to address any of the things. That's the devil. That's a lie that the devil has tricked me into thinking that's all right. You can't be with no married man. You ain't gonna, even if I got a situation I did on my show where a lady messed with a married man. They did get a divorce. He married her, and guess what she became? That same type of woman that she was. And so guess what? There was another woman that came right behind her that was fooling around with her husband. See, you reap what you sow. Fooling around with her husband, and then guess what? Third marriage, he with somebody else, still talking to you, still trying to talk to her. When we know these people had these spirits, how you found them, she found him like that. She accepted that like that. So he did leave his other wife. No, take that back. The other wife left him. But she got married to the man. But guess what though? He got with her, married her, and then found him somebody else to cheat with. Y'all can't change cheaters. You can't talk people out of cheating. If they got that spirit, that's their spirit. And if they ain't your husband, if you didn't already make the mistake, because God can deliver and he can fix people. But if you knew before that he was like that, that's on you. That's on you.
That's you lowering your standards.
That's on you.
Again.
That's on you.
So.
And you be calling Jesus later. We all make mistakes or whatever, but God loves his children, and he gives us signs of crazy people. He gives us signs of lack of respect. He gives us signs of abuse. He gives us these signs. Like, this stuff don't be surprising to us.
And if you don't think you have that sign or have the ability to see those signs, you need to pray for some discernment. Okay? You need to be on your P's and Q's when you're looking at some of these cats that's out here.
Yeah, investigate. John said earlier you do have to. Well, we got to investigate.
Just be on the lookout. Just be very, very mindful.
Donna said background checks.
Woo.
But if my friend had a background check, she would have knew that man was a murderer and that he had spent 15 years in prison.
But I think there were other things that she saw.
Yeah, he
where a
hit her.
background check
He hit her.
was not necessarily needed. She probably could have saw that anyway. It's indicators. You gotta look for those indicators.
And people can't play for a long time. Like, if y'all give them some time and, spend some daylight time with them, then you will pick up on certain things. You'll talk about certain issues. Talk about certain things. See how people feel about things. Just talk. To have conversations.
See other signs she missed.
Yeah, it's other signs. But okay, listen, if you have a question, if you are on my radio side, press 1. I do see some callers over there. Press 1 if you just want to give a comment or give some feedback. Y'all, we almost coming to a close. Hold on.
That's right. He won't see
now, that's true now,
Randy.
Randy. You call on Jesus all night, all day, he not going to send you no married man. Y'all can cancel out that. And then married man, look, in one of my books, I put that the married man said that he was, they were separated. Well, till they get divorced, you can't talk to me. That's how I would be. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to me. I'm not available for married folks. And then they might not never, you know, there's some people now that are married to people who've been married like 20, 30 years. And you remember we ran into some people like that they haven't gotten a divorce because of legal issues or...
Cheaper to keep
what is it though? Disability, some stuff like that. And then, well, y'all should have stayed at the same house, then y'all could have saved some money.
Cause so you can tell by the way a guy treats his mother.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that. I do, but also you have to be aware of these guys that
do too much for their mom. Once they get
their mother, their what do you call it?
Mama boys.
Mama's boys.
Now there's a difference. We don't have no problem with mama boys, so y'all start sending us messages about that. We talking about the mama is over at that woman house trying to tell her what to do with her house. We talking about them kind of mamas. Like,
or making excuses for their son.
Yeah, for their son. Well, baby, he been trying to look for a job. He just having a hard time. You just need to have a little more patience with you. Well, I'm hungry. You ain't the one hungry. So don't be giving me that advice.
Or blaming it on the woman because he doesn't have himself together.
Yeah. Okay, I got a grandmama quote for you. She said, if he ain't with you on Wednesday night or Sundays, you are not his only one.
That's good. Baby, let's go to church together.
Oh, and then, let me tell you something else. If you a church-going woman, and from the beginning, now see, I don't understand this part. You know you like to go to church, and you know you're going to be asking him to go with you. Right? We can't. It's having some... okay, we fixed it, we think. But I'm just saying, if I'm a church, like, how come we can't have some lightness? It's like, if I want to serve the Lord, and you don't want to serve the Lord right now, we can't talk. What you... We got... Like,
I think you should try to get him to church.
But I'm saying, how many times I asked him to go to church, and he said no?
That's true. I mean, you have to know. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just saying that means you're not compatible then.
Yeah,
there's no compatibility. You're not equally yoked.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's not even willing to entertain church because you go to church, then you're not compatible.
Yeah, because even let me tell y'all something about Reggie. Reggie was going to church before me, and when I didn't want to go and have a little funky attitude, he'd leave me right at the house.
Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? That's how you know when somebody is serving God and not all caught up in your tail. And I don't want no man that's trying to follow after me and forsake God, his relationship with God. So that's foolish right there. So already, I don't know how we're going to have no relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then, like Susan said, she invited her husband to church, and he started going.
Because he was willing to go.
Yeah, so if I'm asking you 500 times and you going this Sunday, and especially when I'm singing and I'm on the program and you can't even go for that part, like you can't support me, and I'm a church going girl, you know I'm a church chick, so why you can't come?
That might not be the one.
No, you can't even come and see. But you hanging out with your boys or your girls on Friday.
Rain said because he was somebody else at church.
That was Rain. I don't think they at the church, girl. I believe they somewhere else. I don't believe they at church. I believe they in somebody's basement.
Yeah, the greater church of shared faith.
They in somebody's
2 miles down the street.
Then he would beat me to church. See, that's what I'm saying. So you can't get somebody who's not already going to church. But let God lead you. Not your hot tail. Because that hot tail will get you in trouble. Some of y'all will lay down with these folk late at night, and then when you see them with the light on, you be like, what did I just do? Oh, Jesus. Have mercy, God. I'm saying you be wanting to go into repentance. Because some of them look like one thing when your mind is cloudy, But when you come back to the light, and then sometimes it be too late since you didn't want to wait. Since you didn't want to wait, now you got chillings.
Yes.
By this person who you don't know. And I have made that mistake, so I can speak on it.
Now you are forever linked, at least for 18 years.
Father.
With that person.
Yes.
Guess what? This is what I told my wife, I think it was yesterday or today. Think about, remember I said the second and third order effect. So this person that you pick, there's a such thing called genetics. Genes. Genes. You are the keeper of the gate of that. So if you know what type of person you're dealing with, don't produce nothing from that. If it happens, that's fine too. But you just have to right the ship on that. Okay? You have to make sure you put a positive spin on what you have done if you made a mistake in doing it. Just my opinion.
Because we all make mistakes. I have made some mistakes, and that is why I do this show, first of all, because the truth is hurt, and I had to deal with my truth. And being a single woman, like Reggie and I both have this joke before we met each other about the single life. It's no joke out here now. People are lying. People not going to tell y'all they have AIDS. People are not going to tell y'all they have diseases. People are not going to start off conversations. So if you have sex with them that first night, boo, it is over as far as that goes. You have not protected yourself, and you have put yourself in another category. And it's not just about what I'm going to be called, because we don't even know you're doing that because you're grown. What I'm saying is, now when people go into the dating stuff, they are not being honest or not being right away with all their business. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming out with it like that. So if you take some time, slow it up a little bit, then you can learn some things. You can see how often that telephone ringing with this other chick name coming up on there, versus you not knowing this chick was even calling him because he only spent 25 to 30 minutes at your house. You see what I'm saying? So then you know what his behavior is. You know if he is rude. You know, I mean, it goes both ways. The women, because women are not exempt for ugly acting. Or for being sneaky or trying to use people. Like, this is not a gender thing.
And I don't want to make it all seem like we've been talking this hour about, you got to always have these standards and you don't fall off. If you fall off, that's fine. Just make sure you get back on the right track. Just make sure you live back up to the standards that you have set for yourself. Write them down. This is what I want to do for my life. This is where I want to be for my life at a certain time. If that person does not fit in there anywhere, compared to based on what they're saying to you during the dating phase, then you might want to think about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carla said she did not buy her own ring. Thank you, Carla, for clearing that up. We didn't read right, but it's okay. Carla said she did not buy her own ring. Okay, everybody got that. Don't be trying to gossip. Y'all know how y'all do. Carla did not buy her own ring. Her husband bought her ring for her.
I don't know.
What she say?
I'm going to talk to Vince about it.
What is the truth?
I'm going to talk to
her.
Carla. Let me go get my phone and text him real quick.
So listen, y'all, it's almost coming to an end for us. We thank you all for tuning in. Since we've been on this show, we got invited to speak at a singles ministry conference. It's on the Rich. We got several things.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So Dewan asked her question on the post like she was supposed to. Well, no, that's not the right post. Wait. But we had a comment here that said, need you guys to speak at a singles conference.
No, I'll be glad to. I'm there.
Yeah, because we was both single and we were both of us on our second marriage, and we I ain't gonna tell Reggie secret.
No, I got some stories for you. I can give some stories now. I got something for you.
Yeah. So we thank you guys for tuning in. Do not forget that I want to give you information about the Sugar Queen Jelly. I also want to let you know that Brown Girls, my publishing company, has another book that we have coming out Christmas time. So that'll be book number 5 for me. And I thank God.
Go big or go home. That's what we're about to do.
The t-shirts. Y'all see my t-shirts? Stop lying. Reggie, don't be grabbing my butt on the air.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Stop lying. Stay focused. Stop Lying, Truth Is Hurt. We have a link for that. There are some other shirts like Why You Lying? What else? Just Pinocchio No. Like, just go over there and see it. The show is all about Truth Is Hurt. Those of you that called in, I thank all of you for tuning in today. You make this easy for me to do. The support is amazing. I thank you for tuning in. On next week, I will be talking with, and these people have powerful testimonies. Tina Beasley Ford. Now, Tina has a testimony. Y'all not ready. The show is about Truth Is Hurt and about people sharing the truth so that it'll help heal other people. And it also helps us at the same time. So I learned a lot from this show. And then right after that, my cousin Mario Render is going to come back and visit us because he did an amazing show on how he went to prison. You just want to tune in and to see how good God is.
So I can talk to the men.
Okay, so because it's only fair that we've done a show for the women, we're going to come back. But I'm booked till December.
Oh, so we can't get no airtime, man.
December.
We can't get no airtime, man.
December. I'm booked. I got business to handle. Okay, so December, we're going to do a show where
we
men
do that from Georgia.
Where are your standards? Why y'all want these girls with their booty hanging out the bottom?
And they ain't got a problem with them wearing it when you.
Got them as a booty hopper, so keep them as a booty. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. Y'all. Oh. No. Hunt. Hey, Hunt. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We're getting ready to hang up. We're getting ready. Say bye. If you have more questions, hit us up. Bye. Reggie, wait. We're not off the air.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.